my foot. My phone dropped on my bed. And welcome to my channel. This is my YouTube channel. I'm hoping today to give you some tips in how to care for a newborn when you're just sick or under the weather, or if you're struggling with a disability. I have multiple sclerosis, so some days it is really hard for me to even get out of bed, let alone take care of a new baby who's crying and screaming and needs you to survive, basically. So that was something that I really struggled with before I got pregnant, wondering if I would even be able to care for a newborn with my condition. The good thing about having a baby is that there's everything that all babies need is some love, to eat, to sleep, to burp, and to be changed. And so you can do all of that from one location. Hopefully some of these life tips will help you when you're struggling. So my first suggestion is to make sure that if you know you're not feeling well, you're under the weather, or if your disease is kind of flaring up, make sure you have everything easily accessible. Kind of camp out, so to speak, on either the sofa or your rocker or in your bed. And when you do camp out, make sure that you have everything you'll possibly need so you don't have to get up at all. I bring a couple of snacks and some pre-made meals. Those are all really helpful to keep next to me so I don't have to keep getting up, or I don't have to make anything. I keep Graham's changing pad. I have a changing pad that I can move from room to room right next to me. I keep all his diapers, his wipes, anything I would need to change him. I nurse, and sometimes I do supplement with formula. So as far as nursing goes, I keep my Boppy pillow right next to me. And if you are bottle feeding, I suggest formula is good up to 24 hours. So you can prepare it that morning and it will be good in the fridge for 24 hours. They don't suggest that. It's obviously not ideal, but when you're in a pinch, that's what's necessary. I would just pre-make all of my bottles for that day, and a bottle warmer would be essential for you. If you don't have one, get a bottle warmer so you don't have to boil the water, wait for it to warm up that way. It's just a lot of extra work and time. We have a bottle warmer that you could just pour the water in, press a button, and it starts heating up your bottle. So as far as feeding the baby goes, you have everything easily accessible. I also suggest keeping everything up high. Now, if the baby falls asleep and maybe you're too weak to carry the baby, I would keep, I'll show you guys just a rocker. I keep his rocker right next to me so I can easily transfer him to the rocker, and it's my height level so I don't have to bend down or up, which is hard on my muscles. I can just put him in there. If you don't have that, I do also have a Moses basket. What you can do is put chairs and put the Moses basket on top of the chairs so they're your height level. You kind of just make it work. If you have a Boppy pillow, you can set him next to you on the couch where you kind of snooze. They can snooze sitting in the Boppy pillow. That way you don't have to worry about them rolling over. My next tip is to make sure you on days you are feeling good. Now, this is if you have an autoimmune disease or a disease in general. Days that you're feeling a little better than normal, I would suggest preparing your meals on those days. Either preparing and freezing meals, or preparing a meal plan with easy meals. My husband and I just prepared a meal plan that has super easy meals. We have tacos, fajitas, spaghetti, super generic meals, and I have all the ingredients ready to go. I know what and how to make them. They don't take a lot of time or energy, but when you're really sick or you're really not feeling good, that's even cooking that is not an option. I get that. So I would suggest either buying frozen meals, which isn't ideal as far as a healthy meal goes, but sometimes when you're in a pinch, that's what you have. Always keep canned soup on hand too, even though I'm not a big fan of canned soup, but when you're in a pinch, it helps. It really, really does help. Another tip that I have is just throughout the house, if you do have to get up, I have things like really easily accessible, and his changing table, as I'll show you guys, it's everything is where I can see it. Still, again, not a lot of bending down or lifting up. When I bathe him on the sink, so I don't have to bend over the bathtub, which is really hard on my muscles. Things like that can really help get you through the day. So I hope this video has been helpful. If you guys have any tips or tricks or anything that's worked for you that maybe you want to share with others, please comment below. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys soon.